3 meals a day. That's not any better. I don't know. It's chocolate, like fluid. It's still less damage than, I don't know. I ate more sugar this weekend than I usually do, and my body cannot take it. It doesn't, I don't like it. It's just not my thing. Yeah, I ate more French fries than I didn't know what to do with them. My sister's joke is always, if they ever figure out how to fry salt, that would be your favorite thing. I mean, right? Yeah, exactly. Any of those things. Yeah, any of those things. All right. Good morning, everybody. Okay, here we go. Guys at home, we're gonna use a strap and a blanket at some point, so have those things nearby. Okay. Hi, everyone. So I'm gonna have something to read this morning, which was shared with me last week, and I loved it, so I'm sharing it with you guys. Okay, it's called A Vessel of Love and Light. I am a vessel of love and light, except when I haven't slept well and then I'm cranky. I am a vessel of love and light, except when I've been fasting for over half an hour. I am a vessel of love and light, except when people interrupt me, and then I think, I'm a vessel of love and light, so shut the hell up. I am a vessel of love and light, except when I'm on hold with Verizon, and then I would like to smite Verizon. I am a vessel of love and light, but sometimes when I see another vessel of love and light, I get vessel envy. I am a vessel of love and light, except for last Thursday night. Don't even ask. I'm a vessel of love and light, but sometimes I'll watch the news just because I'm in the mood to get pissed off. I am a vessel of love and light, except when I'm around my family, but around your family, I can be a vessel. I'm a vessel of love and light, except when I'm reciting a poem and I look at everyone looking at me and I begin to wonder, do these people even like vessels of love and light? I'm a vessel of love and light, except when I meet someone I don't like, but who I'm not sure likes me, and then I become a babbling idiot, which also explains when I pray to God why I often mumble. I am a vessel of love and light, but I'm not always skillful at it. So sometimes the love comes out as ambivalence and the light comes out as a glare. I'm a vessel of love and light, except when I'm insecure or hungry or feeling broken, or when I don't believe my needs will get met by being me. And I refuse to be vulnerable or even ask for my needs to get met because I'm afraid that if I do, someone might destroy my vessel. So I pray, God, let me be your vessel of love and light. And when I'm not, may we both forgive me, for we both know how difficult it is to be a vessel and how scary it can be to let the light either in or out. And if I can remember that with every breath, then I can be your vessel of love and light.
Oh, that's fabulous.
I know.
That is fabulous.
Fabulous, right? Like it says it all. I don't know. I don't even need to say anything else. I've always loved that image, though, of the vessel. And I think so much of what we do in our yoga practice and what we do on the mat is about becoming that, that it's like having that realization that, yes, we are these bodies and we want them to be healthy and strong and we want them to look good. But that there is this, if we can come to it when we slow down, when we can come to this awareness that, we can be sort of a conduit, and then what we're doing and how we're doing it takes on a different way of doing, that we can be a conduit for grace in the world or light in the world or love in the world, whatever, plug in whatever it is that speaks to you. And I think, we have to prepare the vessel, and that's what our practice is. The vessel needs to be clean, right? No one wants to drink out of a dirty cup. So what are we ingesting? What food are we putting in? What media are we putting in? What are we reading? What are we taking in through our senses? Are we putting beauty in front of ourselves? The vessel needs to be available. We need to show up. We need to make ourselves available in that. And when we show up, not that our own needs are not important, but that we are aware of what the needs of the space that we're in are, the people that we are with are. The vessel must be whole. It doesn't have to be beautiful. I think we get really focused on that, about it being the perfect vessel, looking the perfect way, whatever, all the things, it doesn't need to be that. you are the vessel just as you are, you know? And then we need to be open. We need to let the light in. We need to let the light out. We need to be able to receive it so that we have it, so that we can then pour it out into the world. And so that's the invitation to if maybe love and light speaks to you this morning, maybe you're thinking of some other way of wanting to be a vessel. And that's a big theme that keeps coming up to me and in me. And as I've been thinking about, I had a big birthday on Saturday. And so as I've been thinking about, you know, the next half century, it's big numbers, you know, but of like service, you know, how can I be of service? How can I be of, you know, how can I be the vessel, you know? So those are the thoughts. We're going to start with a little breath and a little emptying out, and then we'll get moving. All right, close your eyes and sit well and deepen your breath. And just allow your awareness to shift from needing to be this perfect outward representation of what you think a vessel of love and light should look like or be like. And as you turn to your own heart, just with the understanding that you are already that vessel, you already have that capacity. You just need to remember that that's who we are. I'm going to start with a little Viloma bee breath, which is we're going to add some pauses on the exhale, this idea of just sort of cleansing out, clearing out, emptying out. You know, if your cup is full of water, you can't add more water to it. So we empty out so that we can fill with what it is we want to fill with. So let's take a deep breath in together, fill up as full as it feels reasonable to fill up. And then exhale just a third and pause. And exhale another third and pause. And exhale all the way to the bottom and pause. And if there's any air left, just let it go. Hold the air out for a moment. And then deep breath in. Long, steady breath out. Deep, full breath in, staying relaxed in your shoulders, in your neck, in your face. Exhale a third. Pause. Exhale a third. Pause. Exhale all the way. Pause. Empty out. Imagine what it is you want to fill up with, love, light, anything else, and let it fill you as you breathe in. Normal breath out, just slow exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale a third. Exhale 2/3. Stay tall in your spine. Exhale all the way. Continue a feeling of expansion, even as you're empty of air. And then a long breath in. And just do 2 or 3 more rounds on your own. Taking these moments to empty out of mental clutter, any cloudiness that's there this morning. Allowing each breath to be clarifying, purifying. After your next exhale, just let your breath return to normal. Bring your hands together at your heart. Let's chant together. Deep breath in if you'd like to join.
Shivaya. Satchitananda Jaya. Ishvara Panchaya Shantaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Satchitananda Jaya. Ishvara Panchaya Shantaya. Namah Shivaya. Name Satchitananda Murtaye Ishvara Panchaya Shantaya.
Bow your head to your heart. As you're ready, release your hands. Let your eyes open. All right, switch the cross of your legs. We're going to stay seated just for another moment. Bring the other leg in front. And then walk your arms out in front on the floor. Yeah, keep your sit bones grounded, your hips grounded. Creep your arms out in front. Feel an extension of your spine out of your pelvis. And then walk your arms and your torso over to the right as far as you can. Inhale, walk through center. Walk over to the left as far as you can. Center. Walk to the right, again, as far as you can. And then turn, twist open, lift your left arm up, leaning into your right elbow, taking a big side body stretch. Good. Exhale, bring that hand back down, walk through center. Over to the left. Lean into your left hand. Let your right arm sweep up by your ear. Maybe let your left elbow get a little closer to the floor. Good. And then walk back through center. And walk yourself upright. Okay. We're going to take our blanket. We're going to just set up for a few things here. Take your blanket. Here's what I want you to do. Fold your mat in half. Let's go from top to bottom. Or just fold it over a little bit. And then put your blanket like this so that your upper body, we're going to lay down now. Have your strap nearby. I'm going to lay down. If you're on carpet at home, I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, or outside. I'm not sure. There's just one thing that might not work as well on carpeting, but most of it will be fine. Okay, we're coming to our backs. Have a strap. Lay with your upper body on your, it doesn't really matter. Just want your upper body on the blanket. Yeah, I know. We all kind of went a different way here, didn't we? All right, it's fine. What doesn't matter? It really actually doesn't matter. We're not so packed in here that we're going to bump into each other. Okay. Yeah, so upper body, head on your blanket. You can turn your blanket the long way. If your head is not resting on it, just turn your blanket the long way like I have mine. So the fringe is to the side, and then, yeah, and then you'll have more blanket underneath your head. Okay, then lift up your right leg. Put your right foot in your strap. Okay, and then we'll do just a few bend and straights. With your left knee bent, bring your right knee down towards your right armpit using the strap to pull down, and then press your leg into the your foot into the strap, straighten out your leg, and then bend your knee, bring your knee down towards your right armpit, heel over knee, so your leg is in your knee is at a right angle, and then press it up straight. And just do that a couple more times, bringing your knee straight down. If you have a little more flexibility in the hip and you want to take the knee down towards the armpit out to the side, you can do that even closer to the floor. And just bend and straighten a few times. That's it. All right. And then next time that your leg is straight, hold there. Put the strap around the base of your toes. That's a good spot. And then straighten out your left leg on the floor. Press your left thigh down, the top of your thigh bone towards the floor. Press your right foot up into the strap, like you're extending your leg, stretching your legs longer, and then draw the leg any amount closer, but keep the leg straight. Back of the knee open. If you tend to hyperextend and you feel pressure in your knee, just fire up your calf muscle and that will help mitigate that situation. All right, good. Take both straps over into your right hand. Take your left arm out to the left. Keep your left shoulder down, your left thigh down. Press your right leg out to the right. That's it. Extend your legs a little longer. Extend your arms a little longer. Imagine your entire body just filling up and expanding with a sense of love and light within yourself. Get bigger and fuller on the inside so that what gets expressed on the outside is just a reflection of that. Inhale, bring your leg back up. Rebend your knees, release your foot. Right foot stays on the floor. Put your left foot into the strap right at the base of the toes. Good. And then bend and straighten a few times. So it's like sort of like a half happy baby. Try to keep the back of the knee open so that the leg isn't more of a right angle as your knee comes down. Yeah. Again, you can go out to the side a little bit as the hip gets a little warmer. You can go towards your left armpit. A couple more pulses with your breath. Inhale, draw the knee down. Exhale, extend it out. And the next time your leg is straight, hold it there. Press your foot up into the strap, extend your leg nice and long, and then extend your right leg on the floor. That's it. Get your left leg as straight as you can, right leg as straight as you can. Again, without hyperextending the knee or keeping it bent, have the leg straight. All right, and then both straps into your left hand. Extend your right arm over to the right. Press your left leg out to the left. Push your foot into the strap. You can draw the foot up towards your shoulder a little bit more if you're looking for more stretch into the back of the leg. Good. Get your legs as long as you can, your arms as long as you can. Just take up as much space on the floor as you can. Imagine that you could send the energy of love and light or whatever it is that you are a vessel for today out beyond the confines of your skin, out into the world. Inhale, bring that leg back up. All right, good. Go back to the right foot now. We're going to do the twisted version. I just wanted to come into it sort of fresh. So strap on the right foot. Hold the strap in the left hand. Okay, now bend up your left knee. Shift your hips 2 or 3 inches over to the right, and then extend the left leg again. Stretch your left leg out. That's it. And then draw the leg across so that as your leg comes across the body, your right hip comes over your left hip as stacked. That's it. Press your foot into your strap. Press your hip. You could do this with your hand or just energetically away from your right armpit. So the outer hip is moving towards your left foot. Roll your right shoulder to the floor. Extend your right arm. Take one more breath. Extend the leg really fully out. And then push your foot to the strap. Bring your leg back up. Good. Release the foot. Shift your hips to center. Strap around your left foot. Good. And then with the right knee bend, shift your hips over to the left, 2 or 3 inches. Extend your right leg. Hold the strap in your right hand. Sorry, both legs extending. Strap in your right hand and then twist. Draw your left leg over to the right. left hip over the right hip. Feel how the hip, your left hip wants to hike up towards your left shoulder. So press the outer hip towards your right foot out in front of you. That's it. Let the hip stacking, let the back of the hip come off the floor here. So you're getting some rotation in your spine. One more long exhale, deep in the twist at the bottom of the exhale. And then as you inhale, bring the leg back up. Good. Both feet to the floor. Okay, here's what we're using the blanket for. Now you're going to take your hands behind your head, support the back of your neck. Now scoot forward, bring as much of your body onto the blanket as you can. Yep, hands behind your head. And then it's just armpit to hip and back to center. And then armpit to hip and back to center. So it's just a little easier to do when you can slide on the floor, but you can certainly do it on carpeting or on whatever you're on. Armpit to hip, back to center. Armpit to hip, back to center. Squeeze to the side and back. Good. Lift your head and your shoulders a little higher. Keep going. Armpit to hip, back to center. So you're sort of sliding on the floor. The blanket's just letting you slide side to side. Try to keep your feet steady. 2 more each side. Armpit to hip and back. Last 2. And last one. Okay, good. Rest for a moment here. One more. You can slide down a little bit now so that your head is on the blanket. Take your right ankle over your left knee, hands behind your head. You can do this as just your upper body lifting, or you can lift your lower body also. So it's a twist to the right, left elbow to right knee on the exhale, and then inhale to release. Again, if you want to, you can lift up and bring your knee to your elbow at the same time, or you can keep the foot on the floor. Exhale, elbow to knee, inhale and release. And a couple more. Exhale. And tap down. Last 2. Twisting across. If you can reach outside the knee, then try to reach outside the knee. Last one. Okay, good. And rest for a moment. Switch the cross of your legs. Deep breath in. Expand your belly with breath. As you exhale, come across. Elbow to knee. Inhale and lower down. And just with your breath, up and down. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Breathe to the bottom of your breath, just like that breath we started with, that Viloma breath. All the air out. Pull your navel to your spine to help you lift up. Last 2. Last one. Good. Rest for a moment. Hug your knees to your chest. Do a little circling of the knees. Circle them together and then circle them apart a few times. And then we're going to find our way to standing. So you can rock forward into your feet and stand up. You can roll to your side. And then let's just set the blanket to the side. Open up your mat. And come to stand. All right, good. Stand with your feet. Maybe stand facing the long edge so you can have your feet wide, and then toes can be turned out here a little bit. Rest your hands onto your thighs. Good. And then do some cat and cow. Inhale, arch your back, lift your chest. Exhale, let your spine round, let your tailbone drop, head drop. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Fill up and empty out. Imagine as you're emptying out, you're emptying of whatever that is blocking the light from shining bright, whatever is blocking the love from flowing in or out. So that as you're breathing in, it just flows into you. It's nothing you have to do to earn it, nothing you have to be, no one else other than who you are. Good. Come to neutral, go a little wider, turn your hands in. And then go into that shoulder dip rotation. So right elbow to left, right shoulder to left knee, and then left shoulder to right knee. Keep your legs steady as they are. So the knee doesn't come with you. You're just moving in your upper body. Drop opposite shoulder to knee, and then to center. One more each side. Good. Come to center and come on up. We're going to dip into some goddess squats. Inhale, take your arms up. As you exhale, bend your knees into a wide squat. Now see that your knees are landing right over your ankles and adjust. And they should be pointing right at the second toe, and then pull your elbows down into cactus arms. Good. Then stretch your arms up straight, stretch your legs straight. Exhale, sit a little lower. Inhale, come on up, stretch up. Firm the muscles of your legs. Couple more. Sit a little deeper. Inhale, stretch a little taller. One more, hold at the bottom. Good. Elbow to thigh and inhale up. And elbow to thigh and inhale up. Press your knees wide. Inhale, center. Exhale, side. Inhale. One more each side. And up. And last one. And up. Good. Stretch up. Arms up. Stretch your legs long. And exhale. Turn your feet in. Release your arms. Come face the front of your mat for a little Surya Namaskar. Come to Tadasana, to mountain pose. You know, we don't focus on this pose so much, but take this moment to, as you line yourself up, imagining that you are lining up the vessel in a way that the light, the love can flow the most freely, that you can be that conduit and that channel from earth to sky, that we are that meeting point of the descending energy and the ascending energy, and just feel that sense of your body. Yes, your body being your body, but also that energetic flow. Inhale, let your arms sweep to the sky. Exhale, hinge from your hips, fold forward. Inhale, come up halfway. Lengthen your spine, flatten out your back. Exhale, fold in. Plant your hands, make your way to downward facing dog. Step, hop, however you want to get there. All right, in this first dog, just take a moment to play a little, bend knees, pedal feet, see what needs your attention, your breath, your awareness. And then stretch your legs straight. Inhale, flow forward to plank. Bring your shoulder blades onto your back. Lengthen your neck, legs nice and strong. Good, you can do knees up or knees down, lower down. Inhale to your back bend of choice. Feeling a flow of energy from your pelvis all the way to your toes, from your pelvis up to the crown of your head. Exhale, release, and back to down face dog. Three breaths to just hold. Feel the flow of breath in and out. The flow of energy in and out. The flow of whatever it is you want to be a conduit for. In and out. Knowing that you are worthy enough. Doesn't need to be anything more than what it already is. To be an emissary of grace in the world. Look forward, step or hop forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise up with your breath. Exhale, slide your hands to your heart. One more round. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, flow right into plank. Knees up or down, up to you. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to your back bend. Exhale to dog. 3 breaths. Not just marking time and waiting for the next thing, but being here, present. Doesn't have to be flashy or exciting.
Doesn't have to be any big pose, anything other than it is. Just open up, clear out, become the channel. Step or hop forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, Anjali Mudra, gesture of offering. Inhale, circle, stretch. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to dog. Right leg up, dog split. Whatever version of dog split fills your vessel, helps you to connect, to feel joy.
You know, when we listen to that call of the body that says, I need to do this right now, we are honoring the shape of our bodies, how we've come into the world, and our place here.
Good. Step that foot all the way up between your hands. Warrior two.
Line up your feet, heel to instep. Take a nice deep bend into the front knee, right thigh parallel to the floor, or as close to that as you can muster for yourself. Release the tops of your shoulders. Stretch your arms out nice and long. Good. Sweep your hands behind your back. Lace your fingers. Take your, straighten your arms behind you. If that's difficult, you can always hold a strap behind. I think everybody's got it though. And then exhale, hinge at your hip. Come forward, head towards the big toe, arms towards the sky. Keep pressing your right knee wide to the right. It's going to want to drop in towards the shoulder. Press it out towards the pinky edge of your foot. Take one more breath here. As you exhale, release your hands right where you are. Keep your legs as they are. Come to warrior dog. So a little more support now for the hip. Maybe bend a little deeper into the front knee. Maybe press the knee even a little wider. Create a widening in your pelvis so that the spine gets a little bit of release and can extend out. And then walk between your feet, parallel your feet, turn to the long edge of your mat, fold to center. Balance your weight, toes to heels. Again, notice what your tendency is. Some of us drop into the toes, some of us drop into the heels. If your hands don't reach the floor, of course, you can put hands on blocks. That's fine. Resist the tops of your shoulders away from the floor a little bit. So there's a little engagement of shoulder blades, and then lengthen your neck. Draw the crown of your head towards the floor. Hinge at the hips, bringing your belly towards your thighs. And then keep your legs nice and steady. Walk your arms and torso to the right. Hold your right leg. If you need a hand on the floor for balance, you can do that, or else two hands on the outer right ankle and draw your upper body into a big side stretch. Press your left hip back to the left. Keep both legs as straight as you can. Yeah, so Diane, straighten your right leg if you can. Yeah. All right, walk to center. Good. Over to the other side. Again, keep the hips as level as you can. So the outer right hip is pressing to the right, even as you're pulling your upper body to the left. More breath. Good. Fold to center. Okay, walk back to your right foot. We're coming to Trikonasana triangle. Turn your right foot out. And then you can go your right hand can go outside the foot. It can hop up onto your ankle, whatever serves for your triangle pose. Unfurl into Trikonasana. Lean your torso back so that your spine is in line with your front leg. Yes, beautiful, guys. Good. And then just become that beacon of light in the world. Shine from the inside. Whatever it is you want to send out to the world, send it out in the form of your pose, your breath, the light in your eyes. Good. Release your hands down. Step back. Downward facing dog. If you need a rest, take a rest, whatever that looks like for you. If you want to flow through vinyasa, here's your moment. Left leg up. Dog split, whatever you did on the first side, mirror it here. Open up to let the light flow in and to let the light flow out. Open up
To let the love flow in, to let the love flow out. Big step forward into warrior two. Yeah, line up the knee right over the ankle. If you can bring the left thigh more parallel to the floor, go for it. Let your shoulders be relaxed, neck soft, sweep your hands behind. Other pinky finger on top. Stretch your arms straight back. Good. Then hinge from the hip, fold. Arms towards the sky, head towards the floor. Keep your left knee pressing towards the pinky toe side of your foot. Fire up those glutes in the outer hip. On your next exhale, release to warrior dog. Legs stay where they are. The arms go off on a diagonal. So your arms can be a little bit off to the right, and the knee is pressing to the left. And then bring more widening action into your pelvis. Broaden your inner thighs away from each other. Stretch your spine a little longer. Good. Then walk to center. Parallel feet, fold. Extend the crown of your head towards the floor. Even if it's nowhere near the floor, just extend it towards the floor so that you are lengthening your neck and tractioning from tailbone to crown. Okay, walk back to your right leg. Hold the leg with both hands, outer right leg. And then drop your weight into your left hand. Lean back till your spine is straight out of your pelvis. Twist. Look up to your left shoulder, left hand. Stretch your left arm to the sky. No, yeah, right arm. Sorry, right arm. Yeah, right arm up. I'm saying the wrong side. Sorry, I'm saying the wrong side. You got it. That's it. Yeah, when I say something that makes no sense at all, just be like, are you sure? You know, okay, walk back to center. I love that you're such studious students and want to do exactly what I say, though. Come over to the other side. Walk to the left. Hold the leg with both hands. Good. And then drop your weight back into your right arm so your spine is straight. Then sweep your left arm to the sky. Twist left. Yeah. Woo! You okay? Were you on the blanket there? No, just slipped on the mat. All right, good. Lean back a little bit more towards your right leg. Yes, good. That's it. And then rotate your spine, your belly around your spine. Yes, exhale, release to center. Nice. That's it. Are you okay, Diane? Yeah, okay. No like groin pulls there. Okay, we're going to Trikonasana to the left. So pivot your left foot. Walk your hands. You can go hop up onto the leg. You can go hand outside the foot. And then right arm to the sky, which I'm not doing. I'm still dealing with the shoulder situation. So, but if you can go up with that arm, go up. That's it. Stack shoulders, right shoulder over left shoulder. That's it. And then just become this vessel, this chalice, light in and light out. Good. Exhale, release your hands down. Step back into dog. Good. Let's meet on the belly. Flow through plank. Come down to your belly. Rest your head on the floor, forehead or chin, and then lace your fingers behind your back. Squeeze your legs towards each other. Palms face each other like you're holding hands with yourself, which is what you're doing. Squeeze your legs in. Root your pelvis, your tailbone, your pubic bone towards the floor. Then inhale, lift everything up. Good. Just get long. Lengthen your legs. Lengthen your spine. Even let your shoulders rise away from your ribs up towards your ears a little bit, and then lift your arms a little higher, legs a little higher. Good. Exhale, release. Switch the lace of your fingers. Bring the other pinky finger on top, other thumb on the bottom. Lift up again, anchoring your pelvis to the floor, your pubic bone down. Tone your glutes. Lift everything a little higher. Again, shoulders can creep up towards the ears a little bit if that helps. Good. Exhale, release. Slide your hands under your shoulders. Press up and back into downward facing dog. Sweep your right leg up. One more dog split, whatever that version you like. Hips level for a deeper hamstring and hip stretch. Hips open for a deeper twist for the upper body. And then step your foot all the way up between your hands. Warrior two legs. We're going to come into bound Parsvakonasana. So if you need a strap, to bind, you're going to hold the strap in your left hand. The right arm's going to go underneath the right thigh. So you can hold the strap in the left hand and drop it into your hand if the arms don't quite make it to each other. You really want to be around your leg, not between your legs. Yes, like that. So if you can't reach, hold the strap in your left hand. Nope, other way. Go right arm under, Ron. Right arm under. So you want to be around this leg. So this arm goes under. There you go. And you're pretty close. You're right there, but I'm going to give you the strap. That's it, Diane. But not between the legs, around this leg. So reach up and back. Strap behind you. There it is. That's it. And then lean your shoulder back. Squeeze your leg and arm together. Take one more breath. That's it. Good. And then exhale, release your hands. Step back into dog. Keep your strap nearby if you're using the strap. All right. Just look up for a second. You come into tabletop. I know I didn't really show this. Just thinking which shoulder needs to do what. Sorry. Okay. So when you're coming into the bind, you want to try to get as much of your arm underneath your leg so that your elbow can sort of clear your thigh. Now that may or may not be possible. That depends on, rotation of your spine and many factors. I have these long gorilla arms. That helps, longer arms. It helps. Longer legs. It helps. All right. But you're just going to try to get that arm as far underneath as you can. So as you bend your elbow, you're wrapped around the leg. And it's not that it's wrong to be here. It's just you're not going to get the same opening in the shoulder and the hip. And that's sort of the point, is we want that opening in the shoulder than the hip. So better to do it with the strap. Okay, let's step the dog split first. Left leg up. Yep, whatever you did on the first side. Mirror it. Try it. Good. And then step up. Warrior two legs. Good. If you're using your strap, grab it in your right hand. You're going to drop it into your left hand. And then work your left shoulder underneath. So one way to do it, you can push your calf muscle forward and sort of push right below the knee forward. Work your shoulder underneath and then try to clear with your elbow. That's it. Get your right arm up and around your back. Yes. You can bend your left elbow behind your back. So up behind your butt. That's it. And then once you've got it, lean back, lean your torso back. Bend the elbow up this way, like behind you. Bend up towards this hand, like you're trying to reach for your hand. Like that, like that, like that. You got it. Good. One more breath right where you are. Okay, good. Exhale, release your hands. Step back into dog pose. Nice. Find your way. Yeah. So dog pose. And then if you want to take a vinyasa, you can have a moment for that. And then let's meet in child's pose just to catch our breath. So as we get to the bigger poses, it's really easy to get into that mindset of like, I'm a vessel for advanced yoga poses. I mean, whatever, maybe you are, maybe you're not, doesn't matter. Advanced yoga, Magda and I were talking about this before class, like advanced yoga doesn't necessarily mean advanced poses. Sometimes it does, and that's okay. If you like doing big poses, that's okay. I like my big poses, but what's the goal of it, To what end? Okay, find your way back to dog. So as we come to these bigger poses, right, remember the why, as they say. What's the why? Be the vessel. Love and light. Don't diminish it by the negative self-talk, by the convincing yourself that you're not good enough, worthy enough, big enough, any of those things. Like to do. Walk forward, Uttanasana. Come on, all the way up. Reach up. Exhale, release your hands. All right, we're going to come to Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. That's a balancy pose. If you need support with a wall, it's this pose. If it's hard for you to reach your foot with your hand, you're going to use a strap. So we're going to you'll hold your right foot in your hand first. We'll stand on the left leg. So have the strap in your right hand. If you're using a strap, stand onto your left leg. Come near a wall or a post or furniture if you're at home, if you need extra balance. Okay, bring your weight to your left foot. Make that left leg strong, stable. Know that it's good enough just as it is. And then bend up your right knee. Catch the pinky edge of your foot or just lasso the foot with your strap.
If you're using the strap, use as little of the strap as you can. So be holding as close to the foot as you can, but turn around, Marie, so that you're holding with right hand, right foot. Good. Then extend your foot out into the strap or into your hand. Take your leg out to the left, right, out to the right. Hug your outer left hip in. If you've got your balance, if you can, take your left arm out. And then wherever you are, become the vessel for love and light, whatever that looks like. Falling over, standing up, using a strap, not using a strap, doesn't matter. Be where you are. Breathe. Get full and bright. Okay, good. Release that foot down. Nice, you guys. Very good. Okay. Like if it all depended on you getting your legs straight and balancing in that pose, I'd be like, all right, do it, make it happen. That's important, but it doesn't. It doesn't matter. And nobody cares. I mean, in the best way possible, Stand on your right leg, get steady on that leg, lift up your left, hold your left foot, pinky edge of your left foot. Good, knee out to the side. Straighten the leg, push your foot to your hand or your strap. Good. If you've got your balance, right arm out. If you're hanging on for dear life, hang on, breathe. That's it. And then get full, get bright on the inside. Feel the love, the light flowing through as you in and out and exhale and let it go. Okay, good. Don't let go of the strap yet. We're going to do the rotated version now. So a couple of things about that, the twisted version. We stood on the left leg first. So same thing, you're going to hold the foot with the hand or with the strap. We did this on our backs at first, so y'all can do it. And then the leg will straighten. You hold the pinky edge of the foot. Now here's the thing. You want to try to keep your hips facing forward, this leg straight out. What's going to want to happen is that it's going to want to swing. So straight out from the hips so that you can turn in your upper body and take the hand behind, okay? I'll talk you through, but try to keep the hips, legs steady so you're getting the rotation around your spine. Stand on your left leg. Hold the pinky edge of your right foot or take the strap around the right foot. Hold the strap with your left hand. Yes. Press your foot into the strap or into your hand. Extend it out in front. So straight out from your hips, straight in front. Just hold it close to it doesn't matter, you're fine. We'll do the other one too. And then you're twisting towards the lifted leg. So whatever leg is out in front, your right leg for most of you. Twist. Try to not bring the leg across the body. Keep the leg straight out in front. Turn your upper body. That's it. Turn your upper body. Don't swing your leg. That way, towards your right leg, towards your right leg. Very good, you guys. Okay. Yeah, nice. Monica, good. Okay, release. All right. So I wasn't very helpful in telling you how to use the wall properly. So my suggestion would be, most of you, I think everybody's holding the left foot. So I would go left hand to the wall, and you can even come in pretty close here and then use the wall as a little bit of leverage so that you're keeping the leg, and the leg won't swing out to the side because you've got the wall for reference, and then you're pushing into the hand on the wall to twist. So maybe try it that way. Stay on right leg to the wall, right hand on the wall. Is that the right side? Hang on. No. Okay, what are we, how are we standing? Standing on the right leg. So then you want your left side towards the wall. If you're standing on the right leg, you're going to hold your left foot with your right hand out in front. That's it. And then your right hand, hold the strap. You're holding your right foot with your left hand. Right leg, left hand. Yes, you're all doing it. Right leg, left hand. And then twist. Sure. If you're, yes, like that. You were on the other side. That's why, because you're doing the other side. That's it. You're twisting towards the lifted leg. No, Ron, turn the other leg, towards the leg. That's it. We've got it. Yeah, that's it, Monica. You got it. Okay, let that go. Holy cow. Okay, how are we doing at home? Sorry, guys. I was confusing everybody with that one, I think. Hot? I put the air on. I could put a little more air on. Okay, where are we going? Come to the front of your mat. Have your blocks nearby, especially if you are in the tight hamstring club. You're going to want blocks for the next sequence. Have your blocks out there in front of you, and then we're going to come to Parsvottanasana. So right foot back, right heel down. Good. Not quite as long as you would be in for warrior. A little bit of a shorter stance, both heels flat. Then pivot your hips forward. Not so much that the right hip is crossing over, right? You want the hip points to be level with each other, front to back, side to side. Then you can either do hands on hips, thumbs towards each other. You can hold opposite elbows. You can do reverse prayer, any of those options. Good. Make your legs strong and steady. Lengthen out of your pelvis, roll your shoulders back. Good. Then hinge at your left hip, fold over your leg. Extend your spine out from your pelvis. Keep your left hip drawing back and down. Let your head release towards your knee. If that feels wobbly, which it might, you can, if you keep your gaze forward, you'll feel less wobbly. So shifting the gaze forward can help with that. On your next exhale, release your hands to the floor or blocks. Here's where you may want your blocks. That's it. Yep. Then come up onto your left heel. Peel your left toes off the floor, your front leg. Left toes up. That's it. Flex your toes, get a little more stretch into the calf, into the lower leg. And isometrically drag your heel back. So it might move a little bit. It's not going to move a lot, but just sort of pull back so you're getting more stretch into the calf and into the hamstring. On your next exhale, land your toes back down. Okay, stay with me. Now turn your right foot, your back foot, in towards your left foot. Try to come to the pinky side. That's it. Pinky side of your back foot. I know it feels totally awkward. Nope, not out. Turn it in. That's it. The way that feels like it makes no sense at all. Do that. Try to come to the pinky edge of your right foot. Ron, turn your back foot to the windows, other way. Yeah, like that, like that, like that, like that. Good. Drag your left hip back, fold over your left leg. Take one more breath. Okay, good. Then spin the back heel up and step forward. Inhale, come on all the way up. Good stretch. Good. Sweep your hands to your hips. Step back with your left foot. Parsvottanasana. That's it. Level off your hips. So pivot the left hip to face front. The toes turned in more will help with that, although it will make it more wobbly. So if you feel more, keeping the hip a little more open and the toes a little more out will keep you a little steadier. So just find the sweet spot for yourself. Good. Hands, thumbs towards each other, or hold opposite elbows, or reverse prayer. Lengthen out of your pelvis. Good. Hinge from your right hip. Extend your spine over your leg. Bring your belly towards your thigh. Reach the crown of your head forward. Good. Stay here, or let your head come to your knee. If you've got your balance, head to knee is fine. On your next exhale, release your hands to the mat or blocks. Come up onto your right heel. Flex your toes. Try to drag your heel back. It's like you're shifting, you're kind of pulling the skin back a little bit of your heel so that you're getting a deeper stretch into the bottom of your foot, into your ankle, into your calf. You're going to drop your foot back down, right foot down. And then pivot on your left foot. Try to come to the pinky side. I know it feels like it makes no sense at all. Yep, funky foot. If you can come onto the pinky edge of your foot, you'll get even a little deeper stretch. If that feels like it's just the most bananas crazy thing you've ever done, ignore me. Keep pulling your right hip back a little bit. Push your fingers down into block or floor. Good. Spin your back heel back up and step forward to the front of your mat. Yes. Come on up. Reach up. Good. Exhale, release your hands. Parivrita Trikonasana. So, the thing with twisting, I mean, some of you probably heard me say this like 1,000 times, but we want to keep the one part of the body steady, and the twisting action that happens around the spine is that good bringing out thoracic mobility, all those things that we want from a good twist. So as we come to this pose, just have that in mind. Try to keep your lower body really steady and rotating your upper body. Okay. So you may want to block for this one. Same leg. So step back with your right foot. We'll just talk through it. Have a block in front in case you need it. Right foot back. As you step back, don't cross over, right? Don't let that right foot cross behind the left. Either heels lined up or a little space, right foot over to the right. The other way, Marie, right, more to the right. Step that foot. There you go. Good. Pivot your hip to face front. Okay. Now you can stay left hand on your hip, right arm to the sky. Just lengthen out of the right side. Keep wrapping the right hip forward. Lengthen the whole right side. Good. Now we're going to reach out over your left leg. You're going to reach for your block. Now that block can land, or the floor. The hand can land inside the foot or can land outside the foot. That's the traditional pose.
hand outside the foot.
Now pause right where you are. Don't twist yet. Level your hips. Spin your right thigh back. Draw your outer left hip in. Now don't move any of that. Turn your belly, your ribs, your shoulders. Look up over your left shoulder. Stretch your left arm to the sky if your shoulder does that. Mine is not doing that right now, but go for it if yours does. Yes, guys, very good. One more breath in, lengthen your spine. Breathe out, empty out, open up the vessel. And then as you inhale, release the twist. Just feel that rush in. Come on up, love, light, just pouring in. It's like we wring out and then we can fill up again. Okay, switch feet. That was great. So left foot back. Again, don't cross over. That's going to make the whole thing a whole lot harder, and life's hard enough. So make it easier. Step the left foot a little to the left and the toes in a little bit. Okay, so block again can be inside the foot, outside the foot. If you can reach the floor, reach the floor. Okay, right hand on your right hip, left arm up. Get long through your left side. Get tall. That's it. Legs nice and strong without locking out your knees. Then reach forward. Go long. Reach out, reach out, reach out, reach out, reach out. Again, hand can land inside the foot or outside the foot. Floor, block, however you're going to do it. However your vessel does this pose, it's good enough. It's worthy enough. Rotate your spine to the right. Right arm to the sky. If your shoulder is feeling cooperative with that, yeah, or use the wall. Push into the wall. That's a nice way to do it, actually. Breathe in, extend your spine. Breathe out, rotate around your spine. Empty out, empty out, empty out. One more deep breath in. Empty out, twist a little more. And then inhale, release your twist. Just fill up, come on up, and step forward. Very good. All right. Come down to sit. Extend your legs out in front. Okay. Let's do a little baby cradle. Flex, take your right ankle across, flex your foot. You can, so keep the ankle as straight as you can. You can hold your knee and your foot with your hands. You can do a scoop. You can do a cradle with the elbows. Any of those works. And do some circling. That's it. Rock forward, rock back. Roll onto the hip a little bit. Yeah, however it's comfortable to hold the leg. And if you keep your ankle nice and straight so that you're going to get more movement into the hip joint rather than the ankle joint taking the movement. And that's really what we're looking for. All right. Sit up tall now. Keep your leg. Lift your foot up a little bit more. Draw it more towards your shoulder. So you're in sort of like a seated pigeon. Right foot towards your left shoulder. Press your right knee away from you. Lift and lengthen through your spine a little bit more. Yeah, nice. Okay, now just step your foot outside your knee, right foot outside your left knee. If your knees are happy to stay here, or you can bend your left knee, sweep it outside your right hip. Either way is fine. Now, if your right hip lifted up to do that, just re-anchor it to the floor. Get your right hip down to the floor. Twist to the right. Right hand behind you. Hug your knee or cross your elbow. And then just focus on using the breath to empty out with each breath. Empty out, ring out. Empty of your own stories and narratives, of the inner critic that can be pretty loud. And just become this beautiful, polished, open chalice. One last breath, all the air out. And then breathe in and just let the love, the light, whatever it is, rush in, fill up, release your twist. Good. Uncross your legs. Extend your right leg, bend your left knee. We'll cradle first. So hold or scoop or cradle, any of those. And do some rocking, rolling. That's it. Okay, then come to hold it, lift the foot up, draw it towards, left foot towards the right shoulder. So up and in, press the knee away a little bit. And then step it across. Stay there or bend your right knee, sweep it outside your left hip. Right foot on the floor. left hip on the floor. Both of those things may or may not happen, but have the intention that both of them are happening. Twist to the left. Hug your knee or cross your elbow. Each breath, cleansing, cleaning out the vessel, squeezing out whatever prevents the light from flowing in and flowing out. Whatever prevents the love from flowing in and flowing out. One last breath. Exhale all your air. And then release your twist. Breathe in and just receive the grace, the love, the light, whatever it is you're filling up with today. Unravel your legs. Okay, bend in your right knee, sweep your left leg out to the side, so a wide Janu Shirshasana. Yeah. Yeah, and more on the top of your right foot. If you need to do a manual adjustment, rolling the inner thighs down. If it's hard to ground both sit bones, if you sit up on a blanket, bring both sit bones level on a blanket. We want to try to get the sit bones really level. Okay, frame your left leg with your hands, one hand on either side. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, turn more to your left. And then hinge forward from the hip. Reach with your right hand, catch your outer leg. Of course, if you can reach the foot, reach the outer foot. Keep your left hand on the floor by your knee. As you breathe in, extend your spine. As you breathe out, pull with your right hand, press with your left hand, twist. Breathe in and extend. Breathe out, pull with the right hand, press with the left hand. Rotate around, and just like that, another breath or two. Inhale, release, and come on back up. Keep your right leg. Step your left foot in front. You may want to strap for this one. We're going to come to a variation of Krantasana. So if it's hard to hold your foot, just put a strap around your foot. Hold the base of the toes or put the strap around the base of the toes. Stretch your leg as straight as you can. Straight out from the pelvis. Then pull with your hand like you're trying to move your heart towards your foot, your chest towards your foot. Get longer through your leg, longer through your spine. If you want to take it deeper, you can bend your elbows out to the sides, bring your head towards your knee. We're going to come to the twist version now. So if you're holding with your hand, spin your right hand around, hold the pinky edge of your left foot, and then twist to your left arm back behind you. And also hold the strap, of course. Ground your sit bones. Lengthen your spine. Push out through your left leg, through your left arm. Okay, good. And then rebend the left knee, come to center and switch legs. Left heel in, Janu Shirshasana. First, again, if that left hip is hiked way up, you can work to try to ground it on the floor. If it won't go down, sit on a blanket so that you're level in your pelvis. Frame your right leg. One hand on either side. Breathe in, get tall. As you breathe out, hinge. As you come forward, reach for your outer leg with your left hand or your outer foot. As you breathe in, pull with your left hand. As you breathe out, press with your right, twist a little deeper. And just use the arms to help draw you deeper into the twist. Into the forward bend, release your head and your neck and your face. That's it. As you bow forward, as you empty out of breath, just make the space inside for the love, the light, the grace that you are worthy of, that you are deserving of, that is already part of who you are. Let it fill you up. Inhale, come on back up. Keep your left leg, bring your right foot in front. Hold your right foot with your hands or hold the strap. Roll your shoulders back. Press your foot to your hands. Extend your right leg. That's it. Get long through your spine, long through your leg. If you want to take it a little deeper for a breath here, elbows to the side, head towards the knees, works. Good. Then flip your hand around, left hand around, catch the pinky edge of the foot or just hold the strap in the left hand and then twist to the right. Same thing as we did standing. Try to not let the legs swing across the body. Keep it straight out from the hip. Turn your upper body more. push out through your foot, extend up through your spine, reach out through your arm as if you could extend the love and light that is who you are from the very depths out to the surface of your skin and beyond, out into the world. Good. Release the foot, bend your knee. Stretch your legs straight out in front of you. Paschimottanasana. One more time, ground through the sit bones evenly, lengthen through your spine. Good, hinge forward. Catch your feet or your strap. Ground your thigh bones, extend your legs. Even the muscles of the feet, the arms and fingers awake. It's more body parts that are touching the floor, the more the body wants to just sort of check out and go to sleep, but we're not there yet. Almost to Shavasana, but not quite. Keep the muscles a little bit alert for a little more of an active, deeper stretch. Inhale, come on, upright. Good, come down onto your back. If you want a visual for this one, we're gonna come to either Supta Paschimottanasana, which is the upside down version of that. So it's here, you're not on your neck, you're not on your shoulders, you're on your middle back. It's this pose. And if that doesn't work for hamstrings or whatever, just do a happy baby. That's fine too. So either one of those to just let the nervous system and the breath settle a little bit more. Yeah, hands hold the feet for this one. If you're, yeah, like that. Reach for your feet, Sandy. So you hold your feet. Hold your feet. It's like this. But you're like resting on your middle back. It's not shoulder stand. It's a different, there you go. All right, good. Begin to find your way into Shavasana. Extend your legs, take whatever support you might need. Blankets, clothing. Turn the arms down for you. Let your body relax deeply. Your body does not need to be the most beautiful. It does not need to be the strongest. It does not need to be the most athletic, or plug in whatever word you think it needs to be. It just needs to be yours. Needs to be open, needs to be willing, needs to be available. To let yourself soften, open up. Let your joints, knees, ankles, hips, elbows, shoulders, all release. There's more space physically inside. The vessel emptying out, clearing out. And just open up. Let the universe pour the love and the light into you in the form of your breath. In the form of just these moments of being together and softening. Being in community. Feeling connected to each other, to humanity, and to God, God's self. I am a vessel of love and light, except when I'm insecure or hungry or feeling broken, or when I don't believe my needs will get met by being me. And I refuse to be vulnerable or even ask for my needs to get met. So I pray, God, let me be your vessel of love and light. And when I'm not, may we both forgive me, for we both know how difficult it is to be a vessel and how scary it can be to let the light either in or out. And if I can remember that with every breath, then I can be your vessel of love and light. Let your breath deepen. Let your body stretch and move and reawaken. Bend your knees. Roll to your side. Find your way back up to seated. Join your hands at your heart. May we continue to be emissaries of grace, light, love, compassion, generosity. Fill in your word, whatever it is. Let it in and let it out generously and without reservation. Let's end together with an om. If you'd like to join in, take in a deep breath. Om. Namaste. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day. Have a great week. Allison is starting an intro to yoga series. If you tonight, actually, if you know anyone who's interested in that, or you just want to back to basics, get a refresher. She's so lovely. And then she has a time to unwind next Sunday, the 12th. We have Pilates mat Tuesdays at 6:30. And if you know any yoga teachers who are looking for continuing ed, I'm starting a program in January for yoga teachers. Thanks.
Bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.